Hello everyone. Mahava everyone. Speaking see dirt, speaking see dirt, speaking see dirt. How's everybody doing out there? Okay, we're gonna let's see. I was gonna do some cards today, but I have some other things to do in the morning. So let me see what I will do today. Um, I don't think I'll do no cards tonight. Tonight we're gonna talk about is there another part of you? Just like Michael Jackson say, you're just another part of me. You are not alone. No, we are never alone. When you can observe yourself, when you can observe yourself, you are not alone. When you can observe yourself and watch yourself, you are not alone. Okay? Now, I I am glad to have so many citrine stones. I really had needed them. I really had needed so many citrine stones because each time I get my citrine stone, you all, every time I get my citrine stones, I seem to lose them all the time. But I got two big ones now, and I keep them charged over my cards. But today we're gonna talk about people are putting hexes on you. People think uh, that they put hexes on them, right? Some people have fathoms in their mind that people put hexes on them. That's if they believe that that person put a hex on them. But if you have already have done preparation work beforehand, no one can do anything to you at all. I don't care what kind of magic they do. There's nothing no one can do that can put a hex on you. Not if you prepare yourself and pardon me. Um I see y'all enjoyed that mojo bag. Oh, it was something else I forgot to put in the mojo bag. It was bank dirt. You go by a bank and you get some dirt from the bank and you put bank dirt in it. Something close by the bank. I forgot to put bank dirt inside of it to show you all. But anyway, if you prepared yourself ahead of time for um no harm to come your way, or no hex and nothing nobody can do to harm you, it won't harm you. So when we go to sleep at night, right? So when we go to sleep at night, when we go to sleep at night, we wake up a new different person each and every single day. We are waking up as a new different self each and every single day. We go to sleep, and when we go to sleep, we upload. And during the daytime, we receive downloads. We receive downloads. So when you go to sleep at night, you upload everything you've learned. You upload it. You upload it to the universe, upload it to whatever your cosmic planet is, wherever you come from, because people come from different planets. And whatever planet you come from, you upload it to there, right? You upload it to the cosmic rays. And people work in astrology. Some people do astrology. And when you do astrology is just taking a look at astrology. It's taking a look at your birth chart, your sign that you are in, and it's taking log work and ology. It's keeping log of the astrology, which take a lot of mathematical point and watch it unfold. So you're keeping logs on astrology, or you are journaling. But people don't take into account that you do receive downloads. Each and every single day, you receive downloads. You receive downloads each and every single day. And I have had the greatest teacher who had inspired me. It was like we bounced off each other's energy. And I was so great to have had her and worked with her, and the people who was in our class, and I really appreciate that. Um, but to speak with someone in your own family, it gets so tedious, so tedious when you speak to somebody of a higher capacity. Now, I look at it in two ways, right? Because Aries is my north node. So, with Aries being in my north node, that means Aries in my north node means what I am to study and learn in this lifetime, okay? So, with Aries being in my north node, I need to pay attention to what I'm doing and what I'm watching, what I'm doing, and being aware and being cognitive aware of what I'm doing in this lifetime. You understand? Um, but it just so happens that someone in my family who is an Aries, and so help me, so help me, so help me, so help me, so help me. So help me, gods and goddesses and universes out there. Pardon me. I have had I have had the best teachers and the best Dharma reading. I have my Dharma read, and also I have had my regression. I have had a regression. I have had my regression by Q Reeves, um, and to understand. And then is I love it at night. Y'all know I love it at nighttime. George Bitchson say, just give me the night. But I love it at night when I do my frequencies. When I say my frequencies, I know I love saying my frequencies. But what I'm speaking of is that when somebody when you can pick up and you have a perfect instinct, a perfect instinct when you know someone is trying to make you feel bad, and they try to downplay it, but you know when you're aware of what they're doing, but they try to downplay it, when that's not a person that's really good for you. When a person that's good for you, a person would like to challenge you and push you to the next level, that's a person that's for you. Whenever a person is trying to push you and challenge you to go further, to be better than what you are, that's a good friend. That's a good family member. I say this a lot on a lot of videos. I know you all probably tell me, well, who is this person? Never mind. To you all out there, you wouldn't know him if I tell you anyway. But I say this to say that. I say that to say this. You have to trust yourself. People is not going to validate things for you. Validation is not what you need. You don't go through this whole life to get validated. The only person who will validate you is your mom. Now my mom is gone now. She's gone to a higher realm. She's gone to a different place now. She's in the astral world. And my children, my twin boys are gone in the astral realm. And I can still communicate with them and they communicate with me. But when people are not pushing you further and trying to make you do better, that's not a person you want to keep around. And that's something that you either wouldn't either try to call. Why would you try to better their life when they're not trying to better your life? Makes no sense. And when a person tried to make you feel degrade you. Now, I did that mojo bag, you all. I did that mojo bag, 2, 3 days ago. And look what I got in the card. Look what I got. I have been trying to get this card for years, right? For several years, this card wouldn't come to me. Now this card comes to me now. But I can't activate it yet. Go figure. But somehow I'm able to get the card now. Okay. But I say that to say when you trust yourself, when you have an understanding of yourself, you know you can go further. You know that there's bigger and better things out there in the world for you. So you just trust yourself. Don't overthink it. It's not that much to do. Just don't overthink it. And as and yes, we have you all. We have about 1,165 thoughts a minute. Yes, you all. You heard me exactly right. We have 1,165 thoughts per minute. So you need to have some quiet time. And as you see, I'm talking to you all out there on the computer. I don't watch TV. I had no need to watch it. To me, that's just me. That could just be me. That could just be me. That could just be me. But to me, I call the TV an idiot box. That's just how I that's just how I look at it. I'll call a TV an idiot box because that's what it is. It's an idiot box. You're not learning anything. You're not doing anything differently. You're just watching an idiot box. And now, if it's something to learn from it, then yes, I will watch it. If I can learn from it, yes. If it's not a book being read or a group I'm in, then no, I really have no need for it. So, that's what I come on to talk to you all about. Today I'm just talking about getting to know oneself. When you get to know oneself, when you get to know oneself, getting to know oneself. I was going to do some cards, but I'm not going to do any cards today because I have to get up really early in the morning and take care of some business. Let me put my citrine back on top of my cards. Hold on. Let me see. Let it go, let it go. Y'all remember that song? I want to go outside in the rain. See my bay leaf? I put my bay leaf between my cards. Okay? And my amethyst on my cards. Citrine on my cards. I send love. Rose quartz on my cards. And another citrine on my cards. A mercury quartz crystal on my cards. Okay? and a communication stone. This is a dark blue crystal communication stone. So I can be able to communicate with you all out there. And on my other cards, you all, I have amethyst, rose quartz. I forgot what this one is called. Can something. This is a amethyst, a tiger's eye, obsidian. They're great protectors. Obsidian, sugnite, and onyx. They are the greatest protectors of the crystals you can have. Them are the most greatest crystals. Oh, here's my little bitty citrine stone. There's a little bitty one. I'm gonna put it on my other Protector cards. But iron sharpens iron, you all. Iron sharpens iron. And I just want to let you all know that it can be done. It can be done. And when I tell you that the person I speak to, I'm just going to have to just unplug myself from that person, because when a person try to deter you of what you're doing and try to make you feel bad, like you're not really talking about anything because you can speak so high up, and then they make you feel like they okay, how can I put it like this? They went to school for metaphysical. I taught myself. I didn't go to any school for this, but they went to school for metaphysical. Now, I learned some things from them. Of course, I learned some things from them, but it was the people who they were around. I learned quite a bit from them people that they were around, and I also taught myself. I taught myself very important, very, very, very important, and very important things. You know, some people are scared. They are so scared to look in the mirror in the dark. Well, there's some people, different strokes for different folks. You know, some people are scared to look in the mirror in the dark. Looking in the mirror took me by surprise. I couldn't help it if I wanted to. I couldn't help it. No. Well, when you learn to look at yourself, and when you learn to know yourself, when you really learn to know yourself and trust and believe, I learned a lot of this myself. I mean, they have all of these computers. We're in the age of technology now. When I have this big old book. I'll show it to you all one day. I have this big old book in my room. It took years and 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 years to collect all this knowledge of books. And it was like, it cost me like 12 years of getting 3 or 4 cards in a row for, I think, like $12 every month or something like that. But it took years to accumulate all this information. But I'm just on here to tell you that you can do anything. Anything in the world is possible. Age is nothing but a number. As long as you're in this flesh costume, you will learn and constantly continue to learn. You learn each and every single day. But if you constantly put things out there or put words out there of negativity, then sure, yes, negative things will come your way. But you don't want to speak of negativity all the time. You understand? You don't want to speak of negative terms. Um, you don't want to speak of negative terms. And my greatest teaching, I talked to my teacher, and the teacher who I talked to my teacher, and I told my teacher what my mom had told me. The person who I told you the person is it's like a person, I think I told you all, a person who tried to put you down or try to put me down. You know they're doing it consciously on a conscious level, but they try to dumb you down, make you think like you don't know what they're doing. But I know what they're doing. But I don't let it. I don't let it. I let it. I don't let it enter my vortex at all. I don't let it enter my vortex or enter my understanding of myself because I have the confidence and the understanding of myself. And because I let them go on that too. I let them absolutely go on that because they know how to use all these big Megatron words. It doesn't matter. When I try to tell them something, they act like they are above the knowledge of what I'm teaching them, so I don't say anything else to them. I was telling them something, whereas I was telling them something to the fact where you can teach where you can work your life in this lifetime backwards or forwards and backwards. Whereas when you are when you can work the backwards and forwards of both worlds, when you can speak words, you can speak of you can work with both worlds. And it befathed me that they were like, huh? What you mean? Oh, you mean I can tweet? That's okay. I'm not gonna explain anymore. How they used to say, I can show you better than I can tell you. So I'll do that. But today I just was talking about learning your inner you and learning your knowledge and continue learning your knowledge and learning your inner you and your outer you. And yes, there is such possible ways of you're in three different places at three different times. But also when they try to make you feel like, what are you talking about? What do you mean? All the groups and meetings I have been in, you mean to tell me you never heard of this terminology ever before? It's so new to you. Okay, so new. Okay, so new. It's not new to me. It's not new to me. So if you're going to keep doing that, you keep doing that. But learn to get your downloads and upload yourself at night. But I'm going to get ready to go to bed now because I have to get up in a little bit. You all have a great night and enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye for now.